history. There's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decade since it opened back in 1998. Welcome everyone to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Today, a fun matchup in store between the Atlanta Falcons and the Baltimore Ravens. They're on the Falcons sideline. That is head coach Raheem Morris. These guys coming off back-to-back losses. Facing off against him, head coach John Harbaugh of the Ravens. These guys already have the division locked up, so just now playing for positioning in the AFC bracket. Kate Scott, joined by my partner Brock Hewitt. It's going to be Tyler Luke to get us started. And we are off and running from the Inner Harbor. On the return, here's Ray McLeod. You're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. So out have the Falcons for their first possession. And leading them out is a master at overcoming adversity before and after being drafted 8th overall in 2024. Out of your alma mater, Washington, it's Michael Penix Jr.
Last week, Kate, you won't call his effort wasted, never. But you wish a game like that would have come in a win instead of showing up in a contest they ended up dropping. 2 touchdowns, no picks. That's the type of game that wins are typically built off of.
They send the tight end in motion. Penix here from the gun. Caught quickly on the slant. And he's sent out right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. A toss now to Robinson. And he goes out, just needed one more step there to reach midfield. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Play fake, Penix. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. On 2nd and 10, it's Penix. Complete over the middle. He hangs on to that football, Brock, through a well-timed tackle. Nice gain. They're down to the 36. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Falcons will have a first. Here's a counter give to Robinson. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
There is no thought needed from him. He has been doing this so long, dating back to college and high school. Those instincts, and they come at you with a capital I. Identify that run, fire downhill, and get home in the backfield before that play could get started.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
It's a gain of 20.
They'll run it with Devin Singletary. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Big man up front said, "Not in my house." Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this: it's over. Over.
Ravens swoop it in, and they bring him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
What we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. From the shotgun, Penix finds him over the middle. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
So now on 4th down, the Falcons electing to send Younghoe Koo after the field goal. He's got to drive this 37 yards down the middle. Koo able to put it through. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
All in all, Kate, I'm going to call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Returning it from the 4. Dukes out a one-stop. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So here now are the Ravens on offense to begin their first drive. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
As you take the field coming off of a real late season bye, you just want to maximize what last week was all about. Making sure that physically, mentally, emotionally, you're recharged so you can go attack the final stretch of this season.
I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss, first play of the game.
This game has evolved so much over the years, but there's just certain times, there's certain moments, some flashes of greatness like that you see Dick Buckets, that you see Jack Lambert, that you see Mike Singletary. These middle linebackers stuffing a run. This guy in particular, like the greats used to do.
Short pass brought in. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Lamar now from the gun. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
At the 24-yard line.
Up to the line, and they're set. First and 10. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6. Now running for the first time with Jalen Warren. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
They're going to throw it on third and long. Chased out to his right. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens pull ahead 6-3 in the first. All right, partner, one drive in, and we can say this guy's been perfect. 4 passes, no incompletions, and that touchdown to end it.
And you and I both know that incompletion will come eventually. Might not arrive for a while, man. That offense was humming on the opening drive, and they can't wait for their second bite.
That is Tyler Loop, now on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Ravens one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. The Falcons and Michael Penix Jr. set to take over again. And we're getting a look at the leaders in passing touchdowns this season here, where you will find his name among the top 5 right now in the NFL. First and 10 now from the 30. They're going play fake with Penix. Finds his fullback. And he takes this up to the 34-yard line. That's a gain of 4 on the play. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd down.
Robinson on the inside give. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
The line is straight. No gain on the play.
Penix working from the gun. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. Pick up a 5 on that play. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
Gain on the play. 1st down, Atlanta.
Option give to Robinson. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Justin Matabike making that stop. 1st down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. We'll go play action. Here's Penix. Ravens swoop it in and they bring him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. 7-3 is our score. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back for our 2nd quarter. It's Falcons football. They'll need something big here to start out. It's 3rd and long. Defense showing blitz. Here's Penix. Now trying to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And he goes out. Just needs one more step there to reach midfield. They're bringing out Mitch Wisnowski to punt it away on 4th. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Gets it from the gun. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Winning their full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
They go play fake with Jackson. Outright, Cooper's got it. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. From the gun, Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
And this is Mitchell, and he works his way for a gain of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Lamar off to play fake. Complete out to the right. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They'll come up 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Mitchell on the carry. Still has room inside the 15. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas, and you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Right left side with Warren. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal.
Change it.
Mason, and he runs it across, touchdown! The Ravens now lead by 10. Now the PAT try coming up. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens drive their lead to 11. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. Onto the field runs the Atlanta offense. And they find themselves trailing by 11 as they take over down 14-3. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. On 1st down, here's Penix. Connects on the crosser. Has some daylight through the 40. It's a 21-yard gain. And the Falcons will have a 1st.
A gain of 21 yards. And the Falcons.
Running left is Robinson. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, and instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Here's Penix. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. To the air with Penix. Lofts it deep right side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that brings up 4th and long. Mitch Wisnowski on the punt. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. He fields this at the 18. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Ravens and Lamar Jackson ready to go again on offense. And he already has a passing touchdown in this game. As you can see, that's what he's done with regularity all year, sitting among the NFL leaders in that category. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Again, this is Mitchell. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Jackson looking to throw. Has his man, it's caught by Andrews. That one hits for 30. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. 7 yards there, and that brings up 2nd down.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Stays upright. This one's to Andrews outright. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
Hey, I know it's tough to evaluate when you're playing at game speed when there's chaos all around you, but if he looked around, I'm not sure that's a throw he would make again. Even one of the biggest targets, big old tight end, couldn't fight back to the line of scrimmage.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. It's the Ravens looking at 3rd and 4.
Hold on, ready? 180. Come on. 180. Take shot. Go.
Play action now with Jackson. Got a man downfield. It's Bateman. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens boat racing them to the halftime locker room.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run. Because with his speed, that route is a winner, chicken dinner.
Kicking team out to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens push their lead to 18. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Falcons ready for their next possession. They struggled to produce on that last series, but better results ahead as they take possession here. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Penix here from the gun. Finds his back. It's Robinson. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Working quickly here.
A 9-yard pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 37-yard line.
From the 37. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Still inches to go on 3rd down. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However brought, they do at least force this 4th down. Mitch Wisnowski headed back out as they'll punt it away once more. And he'll try to hit this one well. Let's see what he can do on the return. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Ravens and Lamar Jackson ready to go again on offense. And he sure has put on that chef's hat to dice up their defense. Early in this one, quite the appetizer that he's prepared to what could be a great overall performance. First call here coming from the shotgun. Mitchell gets it from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
Second and 10 now. We've got a screen to the running back. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Caught by Flowers. Just after the catch, he is hit and stopped. A nice gain, though, down to the enemy 41. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. First and 10 from the 41. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's first and 10. Lamar throwing again. Just like the last play, Cooper has it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. And there's the timeout from the offense. Just 4 seconds left to go, and that play, that should help them get some points here going into the half. Here comes the final play of our first half. Throwing here just before halftime. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get more points to end a lopsided first half. Amari Cooper, the touchdown. It is a word broadcasters hesitate to use for a lot of reasons, but 4 touchdowns in 4 drives, Brock. I think we can throw it out here. Perfection thus far.
Yeah, this game will humble you at this level. I mean, this is the best of the best playing it, and you don't normally see this kind of execution and this kind of efficiency, so I understand that word perfection. I will remind everybody, though, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens continue piling on to this lead. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
Take over first and 10 at their own 30.
One final shot before the half. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there. So we've reached halftime, Brock, in a lopsided contest so far. Let's hear what Scott Hansen has to say. He's got our EA Sports
Our look around the
report.
NFL starts now. We begin at Highmark Stadium. It's the Bills at home to take on the Jets in the AFC East. And it's Ray Davis A brilliant catch and run for the touchdown. The Bills are getting hot. It's a third straight win, and they take this one in style. From there, we go to MetLife Stadium in Jersey. We'll check in on the Giants. They're hosting the Philadelphia Eagles. And here's the Eagles wideout. 75 yards this one goes. The catch and run for the score. The Eagles able to snatch victory from the jaws of defeat. They win it in the final moments. One more to show you real quick. It's over in Tampa, the Buccaneers hosting the Washington Commanders. And this is Najee Harris. He's going to take this one in, 7 yards on the rushing touchdown. The Commanders get their 9th win of the season as they get the victory here. With that, let's give you a chance to look at the playoff picture in the NFC with 1 month remaining in the regular season. Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive, a one-sided affair through 2 quarters. As we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thanks so much for that look around the league, Scott. Now let's turn our attention back to this one as we get set to begin our third quarter. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. His return start to the 5. Good work so far. He's got room. And he gets him into a good spot, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40-yard line. The Ravens and Lamar Jackson ready to go again on offense. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable... Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
T-Ren, let's go. Sit on!
They'll start on the ground here with Warren. Escapes a defender. And that is exactly what you're looking for on a first down run. He picked up 7.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
180. All right. 180. Yo. Sit on.
Play fake. Jackson. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Incomplete. Jalen Walker on the coverage.
Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Cut down the field. It's Cooper. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. This is the type of performance a former quarterback just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing it.
And he only picked up about 3 yards there before they got to him with 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 28-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 28. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
There's no question. The greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Tootin on 1st and 10. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's 2nd down.
He was taken down.
Trying to work quickly now.
Brings up 2nd down.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Setting up the running back screen. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8. Offense working quickly.
It's a gain of a yard. That's good for another Baltimore Raven. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Hey, Ozzy, sit up. Hey, report. Sit up.
Lamar now from the gun. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Falcons are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football is the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
Atlanta ready to take over possession. And they're backed up just about as deep as they can be off the interception. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
That right there, my friends, is exactly the kind of pressure and intensity you expect from a defense each of these next 2 snaps as well. They want to keep you pinned right there against your own end zone and force you into a very risky punt.
Fights off the tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. And the Ravens make the recovery.
I think the phrase, Kate, blood in the water, comes to mind in this spot. There was a chance to get aggressive and attack them being backed up close to the end zone. Can't imagine that decision paying off in a better fashion than that.
New offense preps to head out. We've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. A chance to pay off their defense's effort as they start out 1st and goal. Mitchell takes it straight ahead. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the... It's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens grow their lead yet again. Thanks so much for that look around the league, Scott. Now let's turn our attention back to this one as we get set to begin our 3rd quarter. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Falcons and running back Bijan Robinson getting set to begin another drive. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. Throwing now on 1st down. Penix. Got a man. It's Drake London. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down.
1st and 10. A run to Robinson. And he gets him around 6 there. That's Odafe Owe with a stop. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Play fake. Penix. Pass is caught. That's Darnell Mooney. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Atlanta.
From the gun, it's Robinson. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. That play wrapped up by Demario Davis.
Demario Davis. A gain of 3. Brings up
From the 39.
The 39-yard line.
Finds a man. Adam Troutman has it. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 20. And the Falcons.
Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. Jukes one defender, and they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Penix has it in close. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons lower the deficit they face. Drake London with the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football fields. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons will trail by 25. Thanks so much for that look around the league, Scott. Now let's turn our attention back to this one as we get set to begin our 3rd quarter. He fields it from the 8. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. The Ravens and Lamar Jackson are ready to go again on offense. And no one has been better than him at finding the end. All year, he's leading this league in passing touchdowns late in our season. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Ready. Shot. Ready. Ready shot. Ready shot.
Banjo.
Tootin headed left. Set out of bounds after a pickup of 6. 2nd and 4 coming up.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
Likely's got it right side. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
You want to know why we see so many gray hairs, Kate, on these D coordinators we meet with? It's plays like that. These D coordinators hate quarterbacks that can escape the pocket, escape the blitz, and make you pay with completions.
Jackson now on 3rd. Dumps it off to his running back. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Mitchell up the middle. And there's the stop, but he's got 9 yards on 1st down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
2nd down game to Tootin, and he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Alpha, sit up.
1st down, here's Lamar. Dumped off to his running back. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Ready shot.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens stretch their lead on the final play of the 3rd. If you're going to complete that one successfully, Brock, you need the perfect throw, just the right touch, and you also need a guy who can go up and get it just like that.
Yeah, need to be able to muscle somebody off the ball if you're not alone. And call me a little biased. Go ahead, I don't care.
You're biased.
It does come down to the timing of the throw, Kate. If you don't throw it on time to that exact spot, you run out of room, and you don't give yourself that kind of chance.
That one right down the middle. Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Here's the Falcon offense headed out. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. There's a counter give to Robinson. And his charge towards the line, that's right around 3 yards.
He's brought down at the 31. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Another carry for Robinson. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
Back at the 29-yard
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
That's caught for the first. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage. On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Here's Robinson up the middle. Across midfield at the 45. And he's finally brought down at the 33. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
It's a gain of 23 yards. 1st down, Atlanta.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Give to Singletary from the gun. And he gets this one down inside the 30. That's a gain of 5.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Gets to space right side, and he's taken down just in time at the 2. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Here's Robinson. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
Now might be a good spot to remind everybody, about for the 1000th time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or 2 ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's 2nd and goal. They give up the gut to Singletary. And he's in for the touchdown. The Falcons putting up points in a game decided. Devin Singletary with the touchdown. Koo on now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Falcons will trail by 25. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away.
Young Wei Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Ravens and Lamar Jackson are ready to go again on offense. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10.
Ready. What?
From the gun, Jackson. Finds the in route complete. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On 1st down, Jackson. We've got a screen to the running back. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback gonna be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Report. Shot.
Here's 2nd and 11. Completed over the middle. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. On 1st down, Warren. Got him a good handful there as it brings up 2nd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
The give here on 2nd. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys, not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
180.
They go play fake with Jackson. Headed out right. We'll check this one down, complete to the fullback. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
18-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Completed to his running back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Hey, Alpha, sit hot. Sit hot. Yo. Go. Sit hot.
Now it's Lamar. And we shouldn't be surprised as they connect in the end zone for yet another touchdown. The Ravens continue piling it on here in the 4th. Amari Cooper, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Up here for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens continue piling onto this lead. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Falcons and running back Bijan Robinson getting set to begin another drive. And we've seen some action touchdowns as of late, so the scoring coming at a good clip, Brock. Let's see if they can keep this up.
You know what's fun, Kate? After all of these years, I have friends that are offensive guys, friends that are defensive guys. And my friends watching this one offensively love it. The defensive guys, they're climbing up their walls.
Brings up 2nd down at the 28-yard line.
On second down, Robinson. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
It's a loss of a yard. And it's third.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Falcons just want to get out of here with how this one is gone. Ravens bring an extra DB out there. Third down coming up. Penix working from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down.
The best defensive ends in the NFL, they don't need to win sustained battles to get home. Nope. Sometimes, Kate, all they need is one quick move, and they're into the backfield blowing it up.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Coach John Harbaugh sending his Ravens offense back to the field. They're looking to just hang on to the ball through the finish. Defense has all of its timeouts. Reach. A good chance they just let it run. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up first and 10. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Setting up the screen. Hits some space around midfield. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up second down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
On the give, it's Tootin. Into the second level, past the 30. And he takes this all the way down to the 24-yard line. Hurry up offense now as time runs down.
Baltimore, first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They're going to pass it here. He's inside the 10. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Ravens continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, in performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And we got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now here come the Falcons on offense. And they can really do what they want with these last couple of snaps afforded to them because the outcome already decided. Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10. Penix here from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
2 yards on the pickup.
Penix now to throw. Now try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. So it ends as a win for the Ravens. And it's harder and harder not to mention, Brock, the possibility of an undefeated season as they add another to their total here in the penultimate month of the campaign. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Baltimore.